Hello all. Welcome to Value Plus the Family Office. Knowledge Plus for Wealth Plus presentation from our research desk. This week our hot topic is Know all about writing a will. But before that, let us see what happened in the financial markets last week. HSBC India Services PMI remained at 44.6 in September, lowest in over 4 years. It's a leading indicator which indicates that GDP growth may reduce. RBI may reduce the rate to support growth. Due to the weakness in economy, rupee may depreciate and current account deficit will widen. Also, government is restarting the disinvestment program in October 2013. This will reduce the liquidity from the system and so RBI may take action to release liquidity. Banking sector will benefit from this action of RBI. So the Sensex is up by 188 points, that is 0.96%, and closed to 19,915 at the end of the week. FIIs remained net buyers in the equity segment with the net inflows of rupees 384.6 crores and net seller in debt segment with a net outflow of rupees 3,060.3 crores. The chart shows the price performance of different asset class. Sensex was the highest gainer with a gain of 0.96%, whereas USD INR and gold were the major losers. Market remained choppy because of the absence of US economy data. Next week, the financial markets will be eyeing on Index of Industrial Production, that is IIP data for the month of August 2013, which is due for release on 11th October. Also developments with reference to shutdown of the US government, and HSBC Manufacturing PMI, which is to be released on 1st October 2013, followed by HSBC Services PMI on 4th October 2013. Now we come to the hot topic, that is know all about writing a will. Last presentation we had discussed about 3 stages of wealth management, which was the wealth protection, wealth accumulation and wealth distribution. Among that, the first stage, wealth protection. The first and the foremost part is writing a will. A will can also be the part of wealth distribution stage, but the complexity in the financial lives of HNIs is comparatively more, so it requires writing a will at an early stage for them. If will is prepared, then it is the ultimate source of truth. It is not necessary to have a will on the stamp paper. You can write it on a simple plain paper with your own handwriting and a signature, and that will do. It can also be changed at any given point of time, but make sure that you date the will, and so the new one will supersede all the previous ones. Now we will see why it is important to write a will. A will ensures that wealth is transferred to the people you choose. Otherwise, there may be instances that when you die without writing a will, your asset goes to the persons whom you did not wish to, and those whom you wished should get it are remained without empty hands. Also, the will make sure that the interests of the weak or of minors are provided for. Also, wealth is distributed without any family disputes because a clear-cut action plan is mentioned. Wealth is transferred to trusted people who will respect what you have accomplished. A will not only distributes wealth, but it also offers responsibilities like appointing a guardian for your minor child, etc. If a person dies without a will, the law of succession applies based on the religion of the deceased. We come to the point how you should write a will. The first thing is you declare that you are making this will in all your full senses and free from any kind of pressure. Then you mention all the details of your property and documents. You should be clear about your entire wealth, of your entire documents, where they are kept. Then you mention the details of ownership. That is, at the end you should mention that who should own your asset, the items in what proportion after you are gone. Sign the will, which is very important because without signature, the will not be valid. Witness the will. There should be minimum two witnesses, preferably the doctor and the lawyer. The doctor ensures that you are in the sound mind, and the lawyer ensures that the will is complete from all the legal formalities. And appoint an executor who will execute the will when required. The main points we should keep in mind while writing a will is the witness should be young and should not be the beneficiary in any form. Date the will. As I earlier mentioned, that will can be changed at any given point of time provided it is dated. So the latest one will be considered the valid. Ensure complete safety of the will. Keep it in the safe custody so it is saved from any kind of tampering. Write the will in your own handwriting and sign the will on every page and number it so that there is no scope of addition or deletion. Register the will even though it is not mandatory because registration of the will gives authenticity. In HUF, you can only will the assets of your share. Will writing is not necessarily requires the help of the experts, but there is a major role of experts if considered wisely. Because do-it-yourself wills often do not contain all the necessary components as required by law and many times are ruled as invalid by the courts. The person individually may use some ambiguous language which creates some confusion, but the experts who are expert in making a will avoids ambiguous language which may result in lengthy legal battles. Experts also ensure that there are no mistakes in the will. They ensure the legal validity and authenticity of the will. And also, when the asset size is large and more complexity is involved, then to avoid the problems, you may even require the help of the experts to form trust. Thank you. Please share your valuable feedback on our email ID info@valueplusinv.com. Thank you once again.